2009.
Yes.
And this is a photo you brought when you auditioned for Saturday Night Live in 2009.
Yes.
And do you want to explain what was going on in this picture?
Okay, so I couldn't find any other black people in the building but the janitor.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted a picture with you, and I made you take a picture with me and the janitor. And then I was like, oh, maybe I could get me some diamonds, right? Because I never had no real diamonds. Cause I was married before, but I don't know if those was real diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't know. I didn't go get it appraised, so I'm not sure. So, and then I gave it back. You know, I had to get that back. I got into the stadium and, you know, I started warming up. Now, I saw a tweet where people were saying I wasn't drinking because they said I was pregnant. I'm like, first off, you got to get the D to get pregnant. Where's that at? Second off, I feel like, to answer your other question, saying that my career started taking off after that, girl, my career had took off when I got on stage the first time because I knew I was going to be something. I just didn't know how long it would take me, and it's been almost 20 years, so yeah. Okay, Will came to the set. That was after I had took them on the swamp tour. But, yeah.
Oh, what?
Okay, so what had happened was Jada had invited me to dinner with her and Will Smith, and I thought, oh, this is it. I'm about to make it. And, girl, no, I'm not, I don't know how to do that. I didn't go to college for that. I didn't even go to college, or nor do I know how to solve problems like that. If you was asking me how to structure a joke, I could help you with that part, but what you talking about right now, I don't know. All of a sudden, Will comes running out of the hotel, jumps in the backseat of my little $20 a day rental, and he's like, whoa, it's been years since I've been in a regular car. And then Jada gets in and she goes, oh, it doesn't have tinted windows. I don't know if I feel safe. And I'm like, really, Jada? You from Baltimore, bitch. This is really awkward for me. I am not gonna lie. Nobody's paying attention. Y'all typing. This is rude. If we was at a comedy show right now, I would be cussing all of y'all out. But it's cool. I'm with it. I know y'all doing y'all job, so. But in my mind, I'm driving like this. I'm leaning back, driving like this in my mind. But Jada the next day said I was on the steering wheel like this. And I said, of course I was, Jada, because all I could think to myself is, Tiffany, you need to be as careful as possible. You don't want to be the bitch on TMZ that killed the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
So you met just recently.
Yeah, we recently met at Ron Meyer's house.
Right.
He's like chairman over at Universal, whatever. He invited me over for dinner and movie, right?
Yeah.
And then there she was, Barbara Streisand, and she's like, Tiffany, and I'm like, what up, girl?
You are definitely. You're definitely, man. How is our pal Tracy Morgan? I mean, he's
awesome.
He's
man.
the best,
He's awesome.
man.
He's like always trying to give me advice.
Yeah.
Tiffany, listen to me. You know, I'll change your life, okay? I'll change your day. Like, this my thing. Like, people say, oh, Tiffany, you got a big mouth. People gonna be worried about hanging out with you. Well, I don't want to hang out with people that are worried about hanging out with me. Because obviously you doing something you ain't got no business. So I don't want to hang out with those people.
So everything's on, you're almost like a journalist. Everything is on the record?
No, because I've been to a lot of functions and I will never tell you about some of those things.
Okay.
That's, you know, yeah.
I see.
It's different.
It's different now, and that's not the Brooklyn he wants now.
Who has the kombucha?
Who has the kombucha? Guess which one's the best kombucha?
We're eating seaweed
They're both good.
now.
They're both good. I made artisanal pickles, so.
You need to know this. When I first met when me and Kevin met and stuff, he told me to make this list of
Kevin
those.
Hart, yeah.
Kevin Hart, yes. He told me to make a list. So Leonardo was on that list, okay?
Oh.
So, and that was it was to get pregnant by him. So when I met him, it's important to go to the library. You meet a man in the library, you're like, okay. He knows how to return things. Yes, this is good. I like to go. Funerals are a really great place to meet men. Funerals. Yes, men are so vulnerable at the funerals. It's a perfect place to meet a man, and usually they got an inheritance.
Is that lovemaking and character? Is that something that you are interested in?
I'm definitely interested in that. Like, okay, so like just a few months back, I met this guy, right? And he said he was a performer or whatever, and he was unemployed at the time. And I was like, look, you seem very talented. You know, if you want to play, I'll even let you stay in my house. It's just when I come home, I want you to be a different character from Black History every time I come home.
You know what? It is a great cast. a wonderful cast that you're working with.
Yeah, Tika Sumter, Omari Hart. Ooh, Omari's so fine. Y'all, ooh. Oh. You handsome too, but you cute too. But,
You were here, come on.
did you see the glitter in his beard? I'm still on it.
He's got a beautiful, sparkly
It's
beard.
sparkling.
He's got good beard game.
Yeah,
he does.
beard gang. Your wife take good care of you, I can tell. Okay. Moving on. And then as I got older, I'm like, you know what? I'm finna take all the stuff the mean bullies used to say to me, and I'm gonna make money off of it.
Yeah, you're doing it.
So, thank you, James. Thank you, Terrell. Kiosha, all of y'all, thank you.
You know what? My stretching hasn't. I haven't stretched enough.
You need to stretch.
I don't know how to stretch.
Just bend over, touch your toes.
That's it?
Yeah, and then open your legs and to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right.
Do you stretch? Are you a stretcher?
Yeah, I'm a stretcher. I'm just waiting for my new husband. That's
I see.
And I was like, I hope one day I get me a husband like that. I hope one day a man look at me that way and love me that much. Like, I want that kind of love, right? And then Brad Pitt was standing right next to me. And then Elizabeth's husband was like, man, I hope we don't get caught in this elevator. And I was like, it's gonna be some pretty ass babies in this elevator if we do. And that was a blast, you know.
First time you'd obviously gone whale watching?
First time ever gone whale watching. I really wanted to make sure that I saw whales. I wanted to get all the money's worth, you know.
Sure.
Yeah. It was only like $60 for 2 tickets, so I
So
wanted
what's
the
a right amount of whales for $60?
I feel like at least 3 to 4 whales.
Okay, gotcha.
That's fantastic. You have that, and you're so good. There's many more trophies to come in your future. I know that.
Really?
Yeah, oh,
You
you're
think
good.
so?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's so nice of you. I would prefer more checks.
How did we not know about you earlier? Like, how did this happen like this?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know where y'all was, but I was doing this all along. I've been the same Tiffany.
I went as a kid, and I remember the excitement level was very high the first few humps you saw, and then it goes down because a whale's hump looks pretty similar from whale to whale.
Right.
Yeah.
But you could tell by the barnacles. You know, they got barnacles. Like, I learned a lot out there about, like, you know, they got skin issues. Barnacles is like eczema.
If I was your date, what would the dream date be?
Yeah, I had posted on Instagram that I'm you know, tired of being single. I'm looking to start dating now. And you know, I had some requirements that you got to be like 25 and over, not currently in jail. And
Is this the end of the game now?
yeah, this is the end of the game.
Okay, so you're on the field after the Super Bowl.
Now we on the field after the Super Bowl, confetti's everywhere, and I got my phone out, and I'm trying to find the players that don't have baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the ones that ain't got no babies, so I can make them one. Girls Trip has really transformed everything for me. Like, it's really changed a lot of things. Like, I'm able to pay my mortgage on time now.
How do you subtly ask them what their current child situation is?
I just walked up to him and was like, congratulations, man, you a winner. He's like, thanks. How many baby mamas you got? Got it on record. I have my phone out. How many baby mamas you got? And they're like, oh, I got 2. I'm like, oh, get out of here.
On this, like, there are all these women on this movie, and it's a hard R-rated movie, as I've been told.
I think it's educational.
Repeatedly.
Yes.
With him, and
Yes.
then he asked you to be in Get Out.
Well, he asked me to audition for it, but he let me read it and asked me to audition. I was like, man, look, I don't do scary movies, dog. I don't do that. You know, that's demonized kind of stuff. I don't let that in my house. He's like, it's not really demons, man. I was like, that's a white man trying to take people's souls out their body. Online dating, man, I don't like it, because I feel like that's where I meet a lot of creeps. Dudes that come off like they had the really nice picture, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to meet him, and then you go to the Starbucks to meet him, and then you're like, oh my God, he is a booger wolf. And I'm like, excuse me, how many baby mamas you got?
And did you do okay at the end? Did you?
I found one, got his number, right, but I forgot to get his name. I don't know what his name is.
When you say you have a garden, do you do a lot of gardening, and what else do you grow?
Okay, so I do have a garden. I have kale. I got strawberries right now. I got eggplants, you know why. And I got,
I don't know why.
we'll talk later. So,